Good evening. I'm Marion Pittman, President and General Manager of WSB-TV Channel 2. Spring in Atlanta can be absolutely beautiful. The city comes alive, festivals return, patios fill up, and everyone is ready to be outside enjoying it all. Of course, spring also brings a few familiar challenges, those thick clouds of pollen and the very real threat of severe weather. Atlanta sits right where warm, humid air from the Gulf collides with the cooler air from the north, a combination that can quickly turn dangerous. Strong storms, damaging winds, hail, and even tornadoes are all part of the reality of living in North Georgia. At WSB-TV, covering severe weather isn't just something we do, it's a responsibility we take seriously. When storms threaten, our focus is simple: keeping you informed, prepared, and safe. So join us and Severe Weather Team 2 for the next half hour as we break down what to watch for this season, what the risks really mean for your neighborhood, and the practical steps you can take to protect your family. This is Family to Family Special Severe Weather Season.
Severe weather season in Georgia. From tornadoes.
This is a confirmed tornado.
It was a tornado that hit our house, and it completely leveled it and destroyed it.
To flooding.
We were checking outside, we were seeing it rise.
During severe weather season, Georgia is at risk of it all. We're getting new insight from storm survivors.
My 19-year-old son being thrown 300 feet. No other way me and Malachi survived that other than God.
And guiding you through everything you need to know to stay safe.
If you're in the path of this tornado, you want to get to your safe space immediately.
This is Severe Weather Season, a family-to-family special.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Severe Weather Team 2 Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. We are in severe weather season, and Severe Weather Team 2 wants to make sure you and your family are prepared. A tornado threw a Henry County teenager across his neighborhood. His story is a reminder of why we should all be weather aware.
Being alive is just, I'm truly grateful for that.
We spoke with then 19-year-old Malachi Cheney as he was wrapping up his rehab at the Shepherd Center in Buckhead. Cheney suffered a spinal injury and a traumatic brain injury after a tornado threw him 300 feet across his Henry County neighborhood.
So when you first gain your consciousness back, it does feel like a bad dream.
Wow. I can't believe me and my family survived this EF2 tornado, 135 miles per hour winds. God had another plan for us.
9 months later, it is a bad dream that still haunts Malachi's father, Trey.
It's a movie, you know, that's what it felt like.
But like no movie Trey Cheney's ever been in,
Hey, yo, that's him.
the actor, well known for his role on HBO's The Wire, was in shock on May 29th, 2025.
I could not stop thinking about my son, Malachi.
Malachi was on summer break from college. Trey was in his room packing for a weekend family trip.
I'm looking out the window and it starts to rain, but then something loud. It was like a loud noise. It felt like a train was coming. By the time you know it, my body literally did this by itself. It levitated in the air. I was up in the air. I was looking at my TVs. I was looking at my walls, my dressers. I was looking at all of my things in my house come flying towards my face. When I woke up, I was wrapped in sheets. I was wrapped in sheets with a puddle of blood, and a puddle of blood, mud, my face in the ground. And when I lift the sheets off of my head, my roof was gone. So when I'm looking to my right, my neighbors are running towards me. I automatically, through the grace of God, just jump up. The first words out of my mouth is, "Where's my son Malachi?" And my neighbors, if you could have seen the way they looked at me in shock, like, what are you talking about?
From there, a frantic search for Malachi. You said it took probably 45 minutes to an hour from after the tornado hit till a neighbor found him. So
Curtis.
he's about 300 feet from your house from where he was.
In the woods, yeah.
Out in the woods, in some debris.
And it was the most horrific thing I've ever seen in my life. His face was lopsided, you know, and yeah, it was tough. The emotions as a father, as a husband, as a man, it was horrific. It's something that I can't describe.
But the most important thing, Malachi was alive.
Standing on pavement of the house that me and my wife had built in 2020, 5 years later, no more house, no car. My car was smashed under the garage. Total loss. At that point, Brad, you know, nothing mattered. You know, whether the material things just didn't matter.
The most important thing is he's made a full recovery, is that right?
Yeah. He spent 2 weeks at Grady, 2.5 weeks at Grady Hospital. I always say Grady saved my son's life. All he remembers is waking up at Shepherd Center, the rehabilitation center, June 11th, saying, "Dad, take this stuff off of me. I gotta go to school."
Through therapy, Malachi regained his ability to walk and talk. His neck brace is gone.
My sophomore year is going great.
And he is back at Savannah State University wrapping up his sophomore year.
I really appreciate all of you forever and ever. And I can't thank you enough, honestly.
And he was able to say thank you to first responders with Henry County Fire Rescue. Malachi and his family are moving on, but the terror of that afternoon in May still lingers.
PTSD at an all-time high for me. I'm in therapy because of it, because it can't rain too hard, you know, because I'm scared. It weighs on my mind a lot about what could have went the other way. But we came out on the other side of a dark tunnel and we see the light.
Seeing that it was destroyed, it was kind of like insane finding it out, but I was just grateful that I was alive.
When it comes to alerting you about severe weather, every second counts. Storm Tracker 2 HD radar is the most powerful in the Southeast, and Severe Weather Team 2 uses it to warn you about storms faster than anyone else.
So I was here when the Hurricane Opal come through, and it was pretty bad, but it wasn't this bad.
On the night of March 15th, 2025, Mike Fuller was in his Paulding County home, anxiously watching Severe Weather Team 2 track a dangerous storm. What we're watching here is for the possibility of a little bit of rotation, and we're seeing potentially that developing right along and just west of Villa Rica. We don't necessarily wait for a warning to be issued. When I see a developing tornado, I warn our viewers of the danger immediately. A tornado warning has not been issued, but this looks to be a developing tornado situation, certainly damaging winds. So we're going to treat this as a tornado. We're going to do a storm track along the portion of the storm that is indicating rotating winds, damaging winds, and possible lofted debris. If you're along the track, I just gave you those cities, the towns of arrival. That includes Dallas and Hiram. Now is the time to go to your safe space.
You better run hide, and in about 6 or 7 minutes, it's on top of my house.
Strong wind gusts as well. 10 minutes after my initial warning, the folks at the National Weather Service are watching what I've been showing you, and that is a tornado developing here in Paulding County. And so a tornado warning is being issued now at 11:46. Tornado warning has been issued for this storm near Dallas and Paulding County.
I could see all these trees falling as it was happening.
Mike Fuller rode out the storm in his bedroom. Well, on the other end of his house, a tree came crashing through the carport. Fuller survived an EF1 tornado that stayed on the ground in Paulding County for 12.5 minutes. It traveled more than 11 miles. I got an up-close look at the damage.
Round the back, there was even worse. You want to take me back there and show
It's
me?
even worse back there.
Oh my gosh, look at that. As the strong tornado approached, it knocked down some trees in this direction, and then as it moved away, it knocked them in the opposite direction.
The view from News Drone 2 shows the path the tornado took through this part of town. Neighbor Randy Mullinax also took cover.
Just went into the bedroom because of all the flashing and stuff, and I heard ice hitting the windows.
The tornado damaged more than a dozen homes and businesses in Paulding County and knocked out power for tens of thousands of people. Despite all the destruction, there were no serious injuries. Survivors told me they are thankful to make it through mostly unscathed.
It was an experience.
I mean, they've been here forever. I've been living here since 1962. And I've never seen anything like this. I was here when the hurricane.
Dangerous flooding, overflowing creeks, roads underwater, and homes in danger.
We were checking outside, we were seeing it rise.
We'll examine the threat of flooding during severe weather season. Plus, the new tool to identify the neighborhoods that are most at risk when the next storm hits. And an up-close look at the exclusive technology used by Severe Weather Team 2 to keep you and your family safe.
Severe Weather Season is a family to family special, produced in partnership with Georgia Natural Gas, Kroger, Wellstar Health System, and Delta Community Credit Union.
Welcome back to Severe Weather Season, a family-to-family special.
It's terrible. It came up so quickly. I know for a lot of people it's going to be a big disaster.
After days of rain, it all came to a head the morning of September 27th, 2024, as Hurricane Helene moved into Georgia. What I'm showing you here is radar estimated rainfall totals, and we have all been covered up with heavy rain. We're going to see increasing floods and increasing flood risks between now and 9 o'clock. Helene entered Georgia as a Category 2 hurricane with wind gusts as high as 100 miles per hour. The storm is blamed for at least 30 deaths in Georgia. Streets and neighborhoods were underwater, and all the heavy rain led to a flash flood emergency. Yeah, the flash flooding threat is really increasing now. So listen up, this is becoming a very dangerous and life-threatening flood situation for the heart of Metro Atlanta. This is live video in this flash flood emergency area. This is Northwest Atlanta, Bowler Road. Look at the mailbox there for the perspective on the depth.
Think about what this must have been like for the person in this car. You see that back windshield wiper going, you see the front windshield wipers going, and that car almost submerged up to the top of the door.
If it keeps rising, we might have a foot or two of water in the house.
These swift water rescues, the fact that they train for situations like this, unbelievable, and the lives that they've saved. We've had so many of them just this morning, overnight, and now they're going to rescue some of these folks here in the Hanover Park area.
And in September 2009, catastrophic and historic flooding in North Georgia. Downstream around the Chattahoochee, around Whitesburg, major flooding and rising. Devastating flooding near Austell, affecting both Douglas and Cobb County from Sweetwater Creek, and that's actually still rising a bit.
It was beyond belief.
Schools, homes, entire neighborhoods were underwater. Cobb, Douglas, and Paulding counties were ground zero for the heaviest rainfall, filling creeks to unprecedented levels. Sweetwater Creek rose 20 feet above flood stage.
Pretty much lost everything.
Channel 2 used a boat and new technology to bring viewers live reports from flooded neighborhoods.
Roads completely covered by water. The only way in and out of many of these subdivisions in the south part of Cobb County is simply by boat.
Severe Weather Team 2 has a new tool to identify which parts of a neighborhood are at risk of flooding when the next storm hits.
With the alerts coming in faster and faster, we knew that the water was coming faster than we could anticipate.
That's why it's so important to be aware, not of just what conditions are now, but what will be coming next.
All of these are river gauges providing real-time information.
Laura Belanger is a hydrologist, a water expert with the National Weather Service, who helps collect data from Georgia's water system.
And we made a big jump in the 90s to offer a graphical forecast that someone could look at a point along a river and see what graphically that river rise was going to look like. Now we've jumped so much farther ahead by taking that same information and trying to provide a map view of the impact area when that water rises.
Let me show you how we're going to use this new flood mapping tool. We start with a map, street level mapping. We know where a river or stream usually would be, but when a flood is forecasted, we can show you which parts of which neighborhoods will be impacted by floodwaters and which parts of the neighborhood, which streets and homes will stay dry. This tool has already helped emergency managers prepare for Hurricane Helene, which caused over $5 billion in damage when it moved across Georgia in September 2024. Even now, families like Margaret Glenn's are still recovering.
When we purchased the home, we knew that it had flooded previously in 2009. And, with any floodplain home, you've got to have flood insurance. We just hoped that, it wouldn't flood again for a really long time.
Rather than just relying on an area's history to assess risks like flood insurance maps do, this new tool helps predict whether a specific area will be underwater before it actually is. And it will help us prepare for when the next major storm hits.
And the material things can be replaced, but there's so much to clean up literally and figuratively after a flood that it can be overwhelming.
Channel 2 has always been the first to incorporate new technology into our forecasting, and Severe Weather Team 2 uses several exclusive tools so we can warn you about any potential danger as fast as possible. Here's meteorologist Brian Monahan with a look.
Welcome inside Severe Weather Center 2, a very busy spot when we're tracking the worst of the storms that springtime can offer here in North Georgia with our team of meteorologists monitoring Storm Tracker 2 HD radar. And it is Storm Tracker 2 HD radar that is central to our mission in Severe Weather Center 2 to keep your family safe. So let's talk a little bit about the advantages that you get to see every single day as we track and monitor storms with Storm Tracker 2 HD. Warnings for you with storms that are developing up to 5 minutes earlier than anywhere else you can see it. We can detect that low-level rotation and spinning in thunderstorms continuously. Those early signs of rotation and debris in storms, that allows us to give you that early alert when storms are at their worst and your family needs to be in their safe place. And our radar located in Haralson County and Buchanan, often very close to where the worst of the storms that impact us here in North Georgia are. And that means we have the advantage of being able to look very low in these storms to detect the worst of the weather. And this is what you'll see both on air and our WSB-TV weather app, Storm Tracker 2 HD, showing storms moving across the area. And this particular day, a powerful line of storms producing several tornadoes across North Georgia. And what we were able to do with Storm Tracker 2 HD, and what you'll see this spring, is detect shear, that spin in the atmosphere, detect rotation in the atmosphere. When you see green and red very close to each other, that tells us this is a storm capable of producing a tornado. And we put that on top of the debris tracker, the correlation coefficient. When you see this blue in a field of red and pink, that's a sign that a storm is potentially and likely producing a tornado. And that allows us to give you that earlier warning. We're also able to go into 3D with Storm Tracker 2 HD and see just how high and tall the storm is to give us an idea of the intensity. And you will see us using Storm Tracker 2 HD to keep your family safe throughout the spring.
I'm Severe Weather Team 2 meteorologist Ebony Dion. Another exclusive tool we use here at Channel 2 is Severe Weather Chaser 2.
Severe Weather Chaser 2 is a fully equipped SUV that allows us to monitor our radar on the road. That way, we can respond to the scene of weather-related events.
We're actually trying to make our way to a tree that has come down. As we approached, we saw a lot of debris across the roads along Northside Drive here in Paulding County. And now we're just upon an area where the tree has come down somewhere nearby, and you can actually see the power crews already working, it looks like, to possibly restore power in this location.
Severe Weather Chaser 2 features multiple cameras. They allow us to show you what we are driving into as we take you right into the weather event.
These cars that have been flipped over and plopped right down here on 140, worried that somebody was in them, but the word is they came from the parking lot across the street, tossed by the funnel.
In January of 2013, former WSB-TV reporter Ross Cabot, who is also a meteorologist, used Severe Weather Chaser 2 to intercept the destructive Adairsville tornado.
We can see circulation in the clouds right here. It looks like a tornado right near downtown Cartersville at this moment, slashing toward I-75. Again, a tornado apparently about on the ground here in Adairsville.
Important warnings before dangerous weather hits. We'll explain step by step how to get crucial alerts on your phone. That's next as severe weather season continues.
I'm Severe Weather Team 2 meteorologist Ashley Kramlich, and during severe weather season, there is also the threat of lightning. There are several things you need to know to stay safe. A flash of lightning is seen in an instant, but the thunder it causes is heard later. It is delayed because sound travels much slower. It takes 5 seconds for the sound of thunder to travel just 1 mile. Thunder can be heard up to 10 miles from a storm, and lightning can strike 10 miles away from a thunderstorm. So if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck, even if the sun is shining. So go inside. And don't forget to download our WSB-TV weather app. It has lightning proximity alerts that let you know when a cloud-to-ground strike hits near you and exactly how far away it is.
The free WSB-TV weather app is filled with exclusive features to keep you and your family safe. Let me walk you through how to use it. To get alerts about lightning in your area, use the free WSB-TV weather app. The app is filled with exclusive features to keep you and your family safe. First, go to your app store, search WSB, and look for the free WSB-TV weather app. Once you download it, here's how to use it. First, notice the forecast every day. That's our Severe Weather Team 2 forecast, not computer generated. Then make sure you have alerts turned on. First, go to Settings, turn on alerts from Severe Weather Team 2. Then you can choose which type of alerts you get: severe, lightning, flooding, and so forth. Also, in the WSB weather app, you can see live Storm Tracker 2 HD. Here's another important feature: locations. That means wherever you are, if severe weather threatens, this will send you an alert. Also, you can save locations, maybe family, friends, your children's school. And remember, we're always streaming, so even if you lose power, you can watch us through the app. Severe Weather Team 2 is always here to warn you about and guide you through severe weather. On behalf of the entire Severe Weather Team, I'm Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Thank you for joining us.